Hello everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please subscribe so that you do not miss out on any of my fun, exciting content. Today, I am going to bring you a Trader Joe's haul. I did one earlier on in my channel, and that was actually reflective of my eating habits a while ago. So I wanted to do a new one that's more current and represents what I eat on a weekly basis right now. I have 5 bags, literally 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So I did some damage at Trader Joe's and I will go through them now. First things first, I love the brown eggs. I always get a 12-pack because I definitely eat eggs very often. I put them in my pancakes, I eat avocado toast. So I wanted to get the big one. And we have blueberries. I've been eating a lot of blueberries lately with my pancakes, but also just on its own because they're really, really good for you. Really good in antioxidants. I needed more olive oil spray. This is what I use when I cook, like on pans and on foil. I got a few avocados. This is just one of them. Smoothies, so I'm going to be making smoothies more regularly. I wanted to get the organic mixed berry blend. I bought 2 because I haven't made smoothies in a while and I wanted to try that out. This stuff is amazing. If you don't know that, now you know. It's the olive oil popcorn at Trader Joe's, and it is so addicting, but it's good for you, so we love that. Bananas for a bunch of things, for the pancakes, for the smoothies, so I wanted to get a few, so I got 5. We have a bunch of bell peppers. So bell peppers I eat every week. I think they're a great vegetable. I almost said fruit. Vegetable. And I love just getting them in the assorted colors, so I get all 4 colors that I come in. I like to put them in stir fry as well as my fried rice. Then I have salmon. Oh yes, I have salmon. I actually usually get the one that's already cut, so that's my bad, but I always have salmon, like the filet type of salmon. This yogurt, I usually get the small ones, but I wanted to get a big one because I know I'm making an effort to make smoothies almost every day this week, so I was like, let me just get a big tub. So I got the organic low-fat yogurt French vanilla. I've been big on apples as well because as a kid I loved apples, and then I just forgot how much I love them, and they've been really good like for snacking. So I got 3 apples. These are the honeycrisp apples. I think these are my favorite type of apples. I've just decided that. Like I said, I did have the avocados already. I bought one that was already pretty ripe so I can eat it tomorrow. As you know, avocados take a while to get ripe, so I always get the 4-pack so I can put them in the fridge. I have avocados that last literally 2 weeks, which is great because I just put it in the fridge. Now moving on to the second bag. This was all in one bag, crazy. Trader Joe's people know how to pack food in the bags. They are skilled. I love the linguine pasta. My favorite pasta actually is pappardelle, but they rarely carry it at Trader Joe's, but linguine for me is the next best thing. I like using linguine pasta in my stir fry. I also have a different type, and I'll show that later. And I love the dark chocolate truffle at Trader Joe's. Dark chocolate is actually really good for you. Well, in moderation, everything in moderation, but it's a good alternative to milk chocolate. There's less sugar and it's actually good for your heart health. So the truffle one at Trader Joe's is so good. For salads, I got the Harvest salad with grilled chicken, which is super, super delicious. I've tried almost every single salad at Trader Joe's, I'm convinced, but this one is super great. It has so much stuff in it. Green beans, corn, egg, cheddar cheese, really yummy dressing. It's like a Dijon mustard. And then I got some salsa and with my tortilla chips, which I'll show later. Definitely can't have something too spicy. I'm just not a spicy type of gal with eating, at least. So I get the medium, which is a perfect happy medium between the mild and the spicy. For my pasta sauce, this has just been my tried and true. I've been eating the same one since college. It's my favorite. It's the organic tomato basil marinara. Chef's kiss. Then we have tomato feta soup. I recently discovered this and I am just so obsessed with it. It is fantastic. It is so good. So I've been getting it for the past month now. It is so good. It's just tomatoes finished with light cream and feta cheese, but something about the feta just really takes this to the next level. Then I got chili. I'm a big chili gal. I've been just eating a lot of soup foods, so the tomato soup, chili. That's just what I'm liking right now, and it's really filling too, so we love that. So I got 4 of these. It's just easy. I put them in my cabinet, and each one is like 2 servings, so it's great. So like I said, I got 4. I got my tortilla chips. Like I said, I have this with the salsa, but also with the chili and cheese, and it is so good. Again, it's a very filling type of food. Now we're on bags number 4 and 5. This is the pasta I was talking about, the rigatoni, which I love eating this with the pasta sauce and ground beef, and I'll talk about the ground beef when I pull that out. I just love like the different type of noodle shapes. It makes eating more fun for some reason, in my opinion. This is the other type of salad that I've been getting for years. Like the other one I recently started getting, but this one I've been getting since college. It's the lemon chicken arugula salad. It has couscous, quinoa, chicken, and the dressing is tangy and really, really, really good. So I like to have that. It's just a quick thing to eat. Like the pre-made salads are great because they're super filling and they're easy to just eat really quickly. I have the ground beef. So this is the 80% lean, 20% fat. And I think this is kind of like my sweet spot when it comes to eating ground beef. I know there's more leaner ones, but I think this is where I find that the taste is the best for me because I have tried all of them. I've tried the 100% lean, I've tried the 96% lean. There's multiple tiers, but I think this one for me just tastes the best, and you can obviously do whatever you want, but this one is my favorite. And then recently I have been working on finding out new ways to make food, if that makes sense. In the past, I would always just cook the ground beef just in a pan, just cook it until it's in one pan. But recently I've been loving making meatballs, and in this seemingly small size, you can make 18 meatballs, which is a lot. And so that's more than 4 servings. So this goes a long way, and I am a fan of that. And so then I do the meatballs and then put the sauce and then my rigatoni pasta, and it is just, I love pasta. It's one of my favorite foods and it always will be. And broccoli. Okay, so backstory on broccoli, it's my favorite vegetable. And then aside from that, at Trader Joe's, they have broccolini, which if you guys don't know what that is, it is the longer, thinner, taller ones, which I prefer more than the florets. But there's a shortage at Trader Joe's, and there's been a shortage at Trader Joe's for over a month, which is wild. So every time I go, they're not there, which is really sad. But you know, broccoli is still broccoli, so I decided to get the organic broccoli florets, and I get 2 containers because I eat broccoli actually a lot. I eat it with my salmon, I eat it in stir fry, I eat it with chicken. It's my favorite vegetable, so you can get the gist. But I'm trying that out, but the broccolini is my favorite. Then shrimp. I've been eating a lot more seafood, I realize, not for any dietary reasons, just because I've just been liking it more. And so the salmon and the shrimp, I find myself buying that more than the chicken and the beef. But don't get me wrong, I still love those things. I just find myself eating more seafood. So this is something I've always been getting for a while. This is the cooked shrimp large. At Trader Joe's, they have multiple different sizes. I think they have a small, medium, large, and I like the large ones because you do feel more full, in my opinion. This is just what I do. And this bag is pretty big, so this is like at least 6 servings. Oh, okay, it says 5. Let's just say it's 5. There's 5 servings in here, so when I make my stir fry, it's perfect. I sometimes eat shrimp pasta, but I'm liking the stir fry, which, I mean, I guess it kind of is the same thing. Pasta. At least 4 lemons every time I go. If I'm running out, if I'm all out of lemons, I get 8. I don't know, it's either 4 or 8 for me, but I got 4 because I already have some in the fridge, and I use lemons for a bunch of things. I use lemons for my hot water honey lemon tea. I use lemons for making at-home ginger shots, which I'll talk about, and then I use lemons for my green juice. So lemons are obviously very, very, very good for your digestive and gut health. So I definitely prioritize having lemons at all times. Last bag, let's do this. Okay, so I already talked about this. Like I said, I got 2 of these, the broccoli. This is the almonds. Okay, so almonds, I've always known that almonds are really, really good for you. They're really healthy fats. I think they're technically one of the superfoods. I might be wrong, but almonds are really good for you, and they've been saving me when I'm out and about. I just grab one of these little containers, because in this big bag, I think there are 13 mini bags in the big bag, and this is perfect because I can just, one bag will actually keep me full, surprisingly, and you would think, oh, well, they're just nuts, but almonds are the one nuts that are actually really, 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 really good for you, but also keep you very full. So I will be having some of those today. I'm just trying to find different snacks that are healthy but will also sustain me, because I'm literally out and about all the time and I can't just sit and like make a bunch of meals because I'm not home. On that note of healthy snacks that I can take on the go, these Clif bars are my absolute favorite. When I was in college, the blueberry flavor was my absolute favorite, but because I actually can't find the blueberry ones anymore, so I think that's why I don't even eat them. But the blueberry crisp, that's what it was called, blueberry crisp Clif bar was my first love, and now in my adult life, post-college, I've been loving the chocolate brownie one. So I always buy at least 2 every single time I go to Trader Joe's, because I find myself like on the bus or running around and I'm like, I'm hungry and I forgot to eat. That happens quite often. So I'm like, okay, this is in my purse, it's in my backpack, it's in my bag. Just, I can take like 2 bites and then my stomach just stops being mad at me. So definitely recommend that. And I think it's technically known as a meal replacement. So if you're trying to eat less but still feel sustained and have energy, the Clif bars are amazing. Then we have navel oranges. So I want to specifically notate that navel oranges, aside from the little cuties, even though I love the cuties, I just find myself never eating them. I don't know why, don't come at me, but the navel oranges are great, and they honestly, I think they pack a lot more flavor than the small cuties. And I literally eat these sometimes when I am just wanting some sweetness and some natural sugar, because obviously, as we know, every single fruit has natural sugar, which is good for you. And for me, this is amazing. So I try to get at least 3. Again, I don't know my rationale on the number of things I get each time, but I always get 3 of these, I always get 4 of those. I can't tell you that, but the navel oranges at Trader Joe's are really, really, really sweet. I think I don't know if they're in season all year round, but recently I've been getting them and I've just been very happy with how they're tasting. So I like to eat them like after dinner, and it curbs my sweet tooth because I have a big sweet tooth. This stuff, I feel like I've mentioned everywhere that I talk about like health and wellness, but I have one of these every single day because I want to make sure that my immune system is in tip-top shape, because I work out almost every day and I'm, again, running around, and I think I'm exerting way too much energy sometimes. So this just keeps me in check and keeps me healthy. And the raspberry one is my favorite flavor. I know there's orange. I hate the orange one. Sorry about it if you like the orange one, but the raspberry one's my favorite. It comes with a pack of 30, and I think it's like $9 at Trader Joe's. So I think it is worth the money. And in comparison to other places, it's actually a lot less expensive. So we love that. Then more vitamin C, actually. This orange juice I've been talking about since freshman year of college. I will never get another orange juice. I swear to God, this is the best orange juice ever. Mark my word. Fight me. This is the best orange juice and I get it every single time. I don't know how big it is. It is, oh, a liter and a half. So there's a lot of orange juice in there. And I find it, when I drink orange juice, I don't pour an entire glass. I pour like half a glass or a quarter glass because I just like the taste of it, but it's also good for you. But I also don't want to, I feel like I can't stomach like a full glass just because it is a lot of juice and a lot of sweetness, but a little bit goes a long way with me. Then we have these powerberries, which is a perfect snack that combines sweet with a little bit of tart. So if you don't know what powerberries are at Trader Joe's, they're dark chocolate covered as well. So that's where the sweetness comes from. And again, we talk about dark chocolate and the benefits, but powerberries are real fruit juice pieces made with acai, pomegranate, cranberry, and blueberry juices, and then they're dipped in dark chocolate. They taste so good. They are so addicting. There was one time I brought this to a cafe. I was there for like 5 hours. I almost ate the whole bag, which is not recommended, but they are pretty good for you. Well, they're not like good for you, but they are a healthier alternative snack, which is the theme of this whole vlog. And we have mild cheddar cheese. So I use cheese. Okay, I do have a short little story about the cheese. So cheese, I cannot have cheese in large quantities. Why? Because my skin doesn't like that. I had one of the worst breakouts of last year because I ate too much cheese. So there's something about cheese, which is just heavy dairy, that doesn't agree with my body and my skin. Another thing, I mean, in the dairy family as well, I can't have milk, like I can't drink whole milk because of digestive issues. There's just a whole thing with that. So obviously, as we know, cheese is dairy and I cannot have this in large quantities, but what I use it for is in my chili, which is so good. It just adds something. I don't absolutely need it, but I like having it in there. So with the chili, I put a little bit of cheese and then I have the tortilla and it is just so freaking good. So yeah, I just get the mild cheddar cheese and this is a pretty big bag. So this lasts a very long time. This lasted literally 3 weeks. Okay, and then we have coconut water, a godsend. This has been just pivotal with making me feel really well, like gut-wise. And so I use coconut water in my ginger shots. So with my at-home ginger shots, and this is how you make a ginger shot. You use coconut water, you use cayenne, you use ginger, and then you use lemon water. So that is how you make a ginger shot. So I am using a lot of coconut water to make those happen. And then in my green juices, coconut water is used. So that's why I have that. And then last but not least, I always have to buy flowers for myself. I love flowers, 1, 2, I love the idea of buying them for yourself. And literally every single week my room has flowers in it because they make me happy. It's literally one of the easiest things to make me happy. So I like to buy them for myself. People have bought them for me, which we love, but it just really brings peace. It's a really easy way to bring peace in my day and week. And with that, we are complete with the very thorough Trader Joe's haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was really fun to film because 1, I just went to the grocery store, so this is all brand new stuff and I love organizing it and obviously eating it, but it's always just really fun to share what kind of food that I'm eating at the moment and what types of things I absolutely love, because Trader Joe's has been my love for literally 10 years now. Like I've been going since college. So I am a big Trader Joe's stan. Trader Joe's sponsor me. And I love bringing this to you guys because this was actually my most watched video of talking about what I eat at Trader Joe's. So I will be doing more of these. I'll try to do them, I guess, seasonally, because things in Trader Joe's change seasonally. Yes, there's things I will always buy, but there's things, you know, that are seasonal. So I will definitely make it a point to do that. And if you like this video, please actually like the video. Leave a comment too. If there's anything that I show that you actually buy or you're curious about, want to learn more, I will answer all the questions, and maybe there's things that you buy that I would love to learn from too. So if you have any recommendations on things that I should try at Trader Joe's, please let me know. In the meantime, thanks for being here, and I will see you in my next video.